Okay, this might be one of the worst trade proposal I've ever seen in my entire life. Yesterday, Tony Marinaro was on the radio in France, and he was talking about the Philadelphia Flyers, Christian Dvorak, a possible trade happening between the two teams, and he suggested something, and my God, is it not gonna happen, man? This is just ridiculous, in my opinion. The trade could work perfectly fine in a couple of weeks when NHL 23 will come out, but in real life, in today's hockey, considering both teams' situation, it's ridiculous in my opinion. And I'm a big fan usually of what Tony Marinaro has to say, but for this one, I don't agree at all. I don't agree at all. So he basically suggested that the Montreal Canadiens could trade Christian Dvorak, their first round pick in 2024, and a prospect to the Philadelphia Flyers for their first round pick in 2023. And I was just like, why would the Flyers even consider doing that? Like, even with Christian Dvorak to replace Sean Couturier on the team, because Couturier is probably not going to play this year, they're still one of the worst teams in the NHL, in my opinion. Like, the players they have are old, and a lot of guys are overrated on that team. So I don't quite get how would the Flyers be able to perform well in the Eastern Conference with a guy like Christian Dvorak on their team. And even if you add a prospect and the 2024 first round pick of the Canadiens, the first round pick this year for the Flyers is worth much more than all of that. I mean, the Flyers are probably going to finish bottom five in the National Hockey League, and they're going to have a lottery pick. And with how stacked the draft is this year, with the Fantilli, with the Dvorsky, with the Connor Bedard, and with Mishkov, when you have the chance of drafting those guys, you keep the pick. You don't trade it to another team. It's basically giving Montreal a free lottery pick in one of the most stacked draft in the decade. It's why would the Flyers even consider doing that? Christian Dvorak is not that good of an NHLer. I mean, he's pretty decent, but on a team that competes for a Stanley Cup on a third line, yes. But playing on the top six as a center, it doesn't work, and we saw it last season with the Montreal Canadiens. And even if they add up a prospect and the first round pick of the Canadiens in 2024. We don't know how the Canadiens are going to look in 2024. Maybe they will make the playoffs. Maybe they will be a better team. So for the Flyers to make that big of a gamble, yeah, nah, it's not gonna happen, man. It's not gonna happen. The Flyers know pretty well they're not gonna make the playoff this year, and they're probably going to tank for a guy like Mishkov or Bedard or Fantilli or Dvorsky, or no matter who they draft in the top 10, because this year in the draft, the top 10's the top 5, the top 5's the top 3, and the top 3 are 3 first overall picks. So when you have the chance to draft a lottery pick, you keep the pick. You don't trade it for a bottom 6 center, average prospect, and a first round pick that you don't even know where he's gonna be. So that suggestion is pretty, yeah, it's pretty meh in my opinion. Like, it's not gonna happen. Christian Dvorak is gonna get traded, but I don't think it will happen before the season. It's probably gonna happen during the season, and it's probably going to be to a contender team that needs depth in the center position. So I don't believe that Christian Dvorak is gonna go to the Philadelphia Flyers, in my opinion. And when I heard that, when I read the article and I heard the little clip of Tony Marinaro, I was like, bro, what? How can you even think of suggesting that? How? Like, how is it even possible to even think of doing that? Like, I know the Canadians have a lot of depth in center, and that the Flyers need a center, but bro, why would they trade their first round pick when they probably going to get a high pick in one of the most stacked draft in modern NHL history. It's ridiculous. Anyways, let me know what you guys all think about this. It's been your boy Tropical NHL, and I'll see y'all later for another video. Bye bye. Bye bye.